we typically, what we do is we typically look at a chart that marries the sales and traffic trends with by segment. And we know there's a direct correlation between average star rating and sales and performance overall for a restaurant. So this is a little bit different look, and it's an example of an actual individual brand. And it reinforces this over the long term, looking at lifetime average star rating and its correlation with average unit volume. The pattern is the same though. Higher rated restaurants generate significantly more revenue, and units with a 4.2 plus rating outperform lower rated ones by hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars annually. So this is where we really see the true financial, power of the guest perception. But knowing that star ratings matters isn't really the challenge. The real challenge is figuring out what actions actually move the needle. If a location has a low average star rating, is the problem an operational issue, a workforce challenge, or something happening in the broader market? And on the flip side, what exactly are top performing restaurants doing differently, and how can that be replicated across the brand? So I'm just going to take a quick minute to tell you about what we're doing here at Black Box, because one of the biggest challenges we know in running a restaurant is knowing exactly what's working and what's not and why. With so much data coming in, sales numbers, guest feedback, workforce trends, it can really be overwhelming, especially for operators to figure out where to focus. So we are releasing something called Performance Intelligence and Top Focus Points, which I'll talk about briefly, which is two of our biggest initiatives here at Black Box. So these tools are really going to take the guesswork out of what you need to change to be successful. With Performance Intelligence, we're releasing at the end of this quarter, we're taking financial intelligence to the next level, really moving beyond financial metrics and correlating them right in the application itself with sales performance and traffic performance with the consumer experience data. So this allows you to compare your restaurant's performance, not just against your own internal goals, but against the industry-wide trends and guest sentiment. So the benchmarking is critical. That is our foundation, and it helps you understand whether a challenge is an operational issue within your restaurant, a brand issue, or a market issue. So the other thing I'll mention just briefly is we did just release Top Focus Points. And what this is really allowing operators, instead of sifting through thousands of guest reviews and surveys, Top Focus Points analyzes the consumer sentiment and pinpoints the biggest drivers of customer satisfaction and dissatisfaction. So it highlights top things that customers are saying and mentioning. It helps identify what best performing locations are doing right, so you can replicate success, and it really prioritizes the areas that will have the biggest impact. So this means no more chasing after every single issue. You focus on what actually moves the needle. So this has been released, Performance Intelligence this quarter. If you want to learn more, there's some links in your screen that you can click on and schedule time with an account executive and your customer success manager.